The Elemental Masters, Episode 1, Awakening. 1,000 years ago, the Elemental Masters were a sign of peace and hope, until Ultimate Evil came. He destroyed or killed each Elemental Master. Until the war began, there was only 6 Elemental Masters. The Elemental Master of Energy, Water, Ice, Fire, and Earth. They wanted to take revenge for their fallen allies. So we fight to the end, the Master of Lightning said. No, we must strategize, the Master of Ice said. No, if we fail, the city and the realms will fall into peril. It's all or nothing, everybody, the Master of Fire said. So we do this together, the Master of Ice said. As a family, the Master of Earth said. We are stronger together, the Master of Energy said, his eyes glowing green. Here they come, the Master of Water said. Hold them back, the Master of Ice said. The Master of Energy and Fire shot their powers towards the Oni. They're ineffective. It's ineffective, the spells, the Master of Energy stuttered. Behind you, the Master of Water said, seeing the Master of Fire get just blasted by dark energy. No, the Master of Earth said. We are family, the Master of Fire said, before being stabbed by an Oni. The Elemental Masters unleashed their full power, destroying all the Oni. Ultimate Evil blasted dark energy, piercing through the Master of Ice, Earth, and Fire. It's been a great journey to fight alongside you. I'm glad to be with you, the Master of Water said to the Master of Energy. Same, the Master of Energy said. The two managed to use magic to capture Ultimate Evil, but he'd return in 1,000 years. The two lived out their lives until they died. To be continued in The Elemental Masters, Chapter 2. The Elemental Masters, Episode 2, A New Generation. It's been 1,000 years since the battle that took the Elemental Masters' lives. Now there are new Elemental Masters. The story continues now, as it always will. Aiden, Arius said. How do we know that Ultimate Evil will return? Through this book I found, I can tell that when those stars align, Ultimate Evil will return. How long do you say we have? I'd say a week at tops. What's the plan? Ben and Janias asked. I don't know, Aiden said, his hand on fire. We have to be ready, Arius said. Relax, guys. Master Fine said. You are all your elements. Aiden, you're the Master of Fire. Aria, you're the Master of Magic. Ben, you're the Master of Nature. And Janias, you're the Master of Ice. You're friends. You're more than that, you're family. Work together, and you will be able to stop them. We're unified. Throughout all, we are friends, Aiden said. Ultimate Evil will come, but we will work together, Master Fine said. I've said word to every Elemental Master. Hopefully they can help us, Arius said. I don't know, Aiden said. I think one of us could be a traitor. Who? Who asked Aria? Aiden glanced over at Jacob. I know what you've done, Jacob. I know you're planning to betray us. Oh, it took you long enough, Jacob said, shooting dark magic towards Aria. Aiden used his fire powers to stop the magic. Jacob, how could you, Janias said. I thought you were my friend. Oh, I just was waiting for Ultimate Evil and the Oni to come back, Jacob said. You die today, Master Fine said. Aiden pulled out his dagger. You will never win, said Aiden. Oh, really? Let's end this, Jacob said, pulling a sword off the wall. Jacob threw the sword at Aiden, but he missed. Aiden threw his dagger. It hit Jacob in the leg. You could have been a good hero, Master Fine said. Aiden shot fire at Jacob, knocking him out. We must send him to the prison where he'll never find his way. Agreed, Arya said, teleporting him behind defense stone bars. So, we must be ready, said Arya. Yeah, we will be ready, don't worry, Janaya said. It's all or none, Aiden said. Agreed, Arya said. To the end, Ben said. Yeah, to the end, Janaya said. To be continued in episode 3, The Return of Evil. Elemental Masters, episode 3, Return of Evil. A dark vortex opened in the sky. Purple lightning flashed down, hitting the ground. What's going on? Arya asked Aiden. He's coming, Aiden said. We can't stop him. An evil laughter is heard through the portal. I'm back, Sadia, Ultimate Evil said. You kids must leave, Fine said. We're not leaving you, Master, Arya said. Go, your fight will come soon. Okay, Aiden said. Let's go, everybody, let's go. As the others entered the portal, Aiden looked back. Thank you for everything, Master, he said. If I see you again. No, I will see you again, Aiden said. I'll be ready. Fine looked at Ultimate Evil as Aiden ran out of the way into the portal. You were a fool to face me on your own, Ultimate Evil said. But I'm not alone, Fine said. He whistled. 2 others came out from behind the bushes. Master Splint and Master Fawn. I'm glad you could help. Yeah, we could. The 3 masters stood there, ready to fight. They charged at Ultimate Evil, ready to risk everything. Master Splint and Fawn used their staffs to bind Ultimate Evil to the floor. It's over. We are going to win this. Ultimate Evil threw a dagger right into Master Splint's chest. No! Master Fawn yelled, seeing Master Splint drop to the floor. Hang on, old friend. Fawn, you're my best friend. You're like a brother to me. You will always be there for me, and I'm always there for you. No, Fawn said. Goodbye, my friends, Splint said as he died. Fawn exhaled. His eyes turned purple and black. You son of a... Hey, language, Master Fine said. You'll pay for this. Master Fawn threw his powers of surface tension right at Ultimate Evil. The ground shook. It's over. Master Fawn threw 7 daggers at Ultimate Evil. 2 of them struck his chest. You really think that'll stop me? Ultimate Evil said. He blasted dark magic at Fawn, destroying Fawn's armor. No, Master Fine said. Go help your students, Master Fawn said. He unleashed a powerful torrent of energy, throwing Master Fine into a portal and throwing himself at Ultimate Evil. For Splint, he yelled, throwing himself at Ultimate Evil, pushing him back. Ultimate Evil stabbed him with a dagger. Adios, my friends, Fine said, running away. Oh, what are you gonna do now? Ultimate Evil said. You're done for one. You will never win. There will be those who stop you. There's those who find the light. You will never see the world from the darkness, for we will stop you. We're family, and that's all that matters, Thorn said. Visadia, he said, pushing Ultimate Evil and himself off a cliff. What are you doing? You'll try and kill us both. That's the plan, Thorn said, as he fell onto the cliff's edge, dying. Ultimate Evil flew back up. You won't stop me. No one can. To be continued in episode 4. The Adventure of the Four. The Legacy of the Four. The Elemental Masters. Episode 4. The Legacy. So, what now, Alsteria? We must find the others, Aiden said. All of a sudden, a portal opened. Fine stepped out. You're alive. Yes. What about Thorn and Splint? Janius asked. They're gone. They died. Janius turned his head to Aiden, and then his eyes said it all. How? Then it was two powerful elemental masters. Aiden looked at Arya. What do we do? She asked. We will unify all of Sadia into Evercon. What's going on? Arya asked, seeing rifts open. Our timeline is falling apart, Ben said. If we don't stop Ultimate Evil, our whole world is gone. Aiden sighed. Here we go. We must stop this. Once and for all. What's going on? Arya asked, seeing Ultimate Evil nearly. This is our final stand, Aiden said. Look out, Janius said, shielding the others from rocks flying. To be continued in the season finale! The final tournament! As you know, sorry for the stuttering. The final battle against Ultimate Evil, episode 5. The Last Stand of Darkness. The Elemental Masters, episode 5. Finale. The End of Darkness. You really think you can stop me? Ultimate Evil said. We will sacrifice anything to stop you, Aiden said. Arya shot magic as Janius and Ben flanked Ultimate Evil with their powers. Aiden took his dagger and shot fire out of his hands. Blue fire shot out of him. You won't win, Aiden said. I will not let you. Oh, you fools, Ultimate Evil said. Do you really think you can hope to stop me? Darkness is coming, and you won't stop it. We will, said Ben. We unify as one, together as hope. We fight for Sadia, Janius said. Behind you, Arya said. Aiden dodged the attack from one of the Oni. There's only one way to stop this, Aiden said. No, I love you, Arya, he said. Aiden ran at Ultimate Evil, his full power flaring. He jumped at Ultimate Evil, unleashing his fire, creating a sphere around them. No, Aiden! What is he doing? Janius said. He's protecting us, Master Fine said. Take cover. No, Arya said. Aiden released a shockwave, killing Ultimate Evil, turning him to dust, and Aiden was thrown back. The Oni were gone. Aiden was injured, though. Arya ran to Aiden. No, you can't die, Aiden, she said. It's all or none. It's all or none, Arya said. Yeah, all of my family gets to live and none of them dies, Aiden said. I know what to do, Arya said. Her eyes grew blue. She was healing Aiden using the healing technique. Aiden stood up. You saved my life. As you did, Aiden, Arya said. To be continued in season 2. Coming soon.